good to be here and talking with Eddie and talking with you out in TV land about Rising Sons. Well, Rising Sons is born out of an experience from a little town called Rising Sun, S-U-N, Mississippi, which is about 8 or 9 miles southeast of Greenwood, Mississippi. LeFlore County, Mississippi. Had some good experiences with the people who own Rising Sun, Mississippi, the Maloofs, 4-8, but especially Dewey Maloof and his family. They were really inspiration, people who kept us, I would say, spiritually and physically sane, helped to keep us sane in this crazy mixed up plantation life. But they were, as I see, was a type of extended family, because they talked to us as young males, black males especially. They talked with us the same that we got from Sunday school, and the same kind of instructions and challenges that I got from my grandmother Jay. So that's what Rising Sons. And then I see that even in my own life, how critical it is in America, Mississippi, all over the world, to bring sons, the young male, into proper roles so that he can be the leader in the marketplace, in his home, in the church, in White House, as well as outhouse, wherever he's called. He must take a stand and become an effective leader. But it is the responsibility of those who have gone on ahead, the pioneers and the predecessors, to leave a code of conduct and a platform by which they can operate from, biblical basis and academically sound platform. So Rising Sons, it depicts some of my life story, but I don't dwell too much on the plantation life, because just about everybody know, whether they're talking about it or not, just about everybody know the dark sides of plantation life and sharecropping. So we don't dwell a whole lot of that, but we do cite some of the events about the sharecropping life and the plantation life. We cite some of it just in case there may be a reader who don't know about this kind of life, or they might have missed it. So that's what Rising Sons book is all about. And so we are very humble and filled with gratitude with the opportunity to tell people about it, so that it can become a piece that an individual can use, schools, churches, corporations, and any group or individual can use the book, because it's type of self-confrontation, because there are elements in each chapter that have you thinking, and that's why we got questions at the end of each chapter, and also a blank page where you can write your answers personally. I wish, in retrospect, I wish that I knew about at least 20% of what I know now. I wish I had known this when I first got married and raising up my 2 sons, whose picture, is on the book, DJ Darius and Stanley. I was, looking at and reflecting on the mistakes, not in terms of abuse, father walking off and neglecting, but a lot of basic things that I should have held their hands to the plow, and not given them an option. Of course, they turned out to be great, respectable young men, and we're very proud of them. But looking at my own life, and then dealing with the youth court in Pike County, and in some of the other counties, and working in the prison system, I saw so much void in the life of inmates and ex-offenders, and still is, okay? I mean, even in 2016, we still have this thing so disproportionately unbalanced in terms of really setting a foundation and having infrastructure in place that would help people to be totally and completely rehabilitated so that they can live productive and godly lives in their community. So looking at that, coupled with some experiences in the ministry and working in the community, I guess that's all kind of accumulated and became a driving force in my heart and my mind, saying that, I need to put this down. And I began to, years ago, take notes. So The Rising Sun is not just, I wish it were, but it's not just a book that I sit down and start typing on the computer and saving. It's notes and experiences, each chapter, over several years of my life. And I tried to do it in a way that it would keep it simple, but yet the personal touch would be there. And also the convincing, overriding conviction and challenge that we need to do something about helping to raise up sons. Because many times, the boy is left to weather the storm of life on his own. The little girls are protected, they are nurtured, they are taught how to cook, how to clean. And I'm not saying this to put down on any family, because I do know that many of our single moms are done an excellent job, and in many cases much better than where you got 2 or 3 parents at a house, So, but what I am saying is that we got to do a better job of bringing men, because as we raise up these boys, they're going to be somebody's husband. Hello, they coming, these boys, ready or not, here they come to date and marry your daughter. Well, on the other side, from my standpoint, I want to make sure that my grandchildren, as well as my sons now, we have great conversations. My grandsons, great-grandsons, because we've got great-grandchildren now, my wife and I want to make sure that they are ready to be productive and to be the priest and provider for that young lady that they're going to meet and choose to be their wife. So both sides got to be ready. So this book, Rising Sons, even though it's called that, the principles and the experience is for the whole family, for the girl as well as the boy. Well, the way you can find this book is that you find me and you got the book. No, but really, in a serious note, we have it on Facebook. My granddaughters, they are good with this computer stuff, so they have set it up on Facebook last week. So as the appeal or the marketing appeal on Facebook, they say, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. So we're on Twitter. People can order the book from Amazon, and we also, as of yesterday, we got our Kindle set up, and people who listening to me can know that I don't know all of the language of this computer age, but I'm learning as I go, because my granddaughters and sons, my children are teaching me. But Kindle, they can download the book, read it for a small fee. They can order the book from Amazon. They can show up at some of our book signing events, which we have one this weekend, immediately after worship service at Sweet Home Missionary Baptist Church on Homeville Road, where Pastor Martin T. Johnson is pastor. So we got a book signing coming up this weekend. And we have one that we're going to do at Little Rock Missionary Baptist Church on June 12th. And we have a book signing June 17th from 6 to 8 at the Hampton Inn here in Macomb. So physically, and if those doesn't fit, you can call me or get my email or go on our website, Operation Manhood, and there's a Rising Sun link where you can order the book. And so we want to make sure it's available, and like to hear from people who have read it. We'd like to hear from you, your take on the book, so that we can use that in our marketing to expand the territory. Yes. In Rising Suns, as it is with other areas of our life, it really takes all of us. And there is no such thing that God, the Heavenly Creator, is interested in race except the human race. And so the need is for all of us to recognize the fact that, Eddie, 1 + 1 is not 2 because somebody white said it. It's not 1 + 1 does not equal 2 just because some certain political group said it, Republican, left-wing, socialist. 1 + 1 is 2 because it's just a fact, a scientific, mathematical truth of life. So Rising Sun is not a black thing, a white thing, or a yellow thing. It's a male thing. It's a female thing. It's a family thing. It's a family issue, family challenge and problem. And we working together, acknowledging that, can become extended parents to all of our sons and daughters, wherever we are.